Internet's very boring to me.
What else is new?
Right?
Yeah. All there is this talk about World War III. Sheesh. Who cares?
Who has the time?
I'd say something, but we are going on Twitch, so no thank you.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to post this up.
You're posting it up. I heard that.
Gotta be more silent, Joel. Damn.
Exactly.
Discord. Okay, Discord, let's go.
Nah, it's just gonna take its time.
Fuck, it's just like
nah.
just a web browser client. That's all it is.
Steam has 70% or up to 70% off Rockstar games right now.
Yeah, I bought Max Payne 3. I noticed I didn't have it.
Oh wow, I do have it. Why do I have it?
I don't know. And you have it on PC, which is the weirder part.
I have it on PC and the 360, so it's like, fuck. Why do I have two versions of that?
Well, it was a really good game for its time.
Oh,
It's just
I love the whole series. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I don't need that. Come on. I'm gonna play it. I'll just play it on my Xbox or something. Aperture desk job.
how are you even gonna play that, Clay?
That's. I'm looking at it just to see if it's something I can actually play. Oh yeah, no, I don't have enough RAM for it. Okay. Whatever.
I thought that would have been like a single player or like a VR experience instead.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It's a. It's a single player game. It's not VR.
Oh, I thought it was VR.
No, it's the thing that's built for the Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not VR.
All right. Go.
It's supposed to be really fun though. Like, definitely check it out.
Well, at this point, anything Steam gives us is going to be pretty good, but not enough. Always leave you wanting for more, correct?
Yeah. Did you see that video of like Gaben delivering Steam Decks to people?
Yeah, like what the hell?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I thought that was cool.
Isn't that man in hiding though?
Well, so that's the thing. So like a guy that I work with who bought a Steam, or he reserved his Steam Deck. He's just waiting on it to actually be delivered, and he just got pushed back to like Q3.
Yeah.
It's like he's all like pumped for his, and he was like, he saw the video and he was like, where do you think they are? And I was like, well, you know, Valve is in Seattle, but
But
like, Gaben, yeah, like he moved to like New Zealand like 2 years ago. So it's like, is he here just for this? Like just so they can film that, or you know, I don't know.
I don't know. If anything, that's an entire green screen.
the entire world is a green screen. Hey,
Yeah.
BK.
What up, BK?
Hello.
Yeah. Gaben being outside is like the only time we ever saw Gaben was over at CES, and that was just like a random thing.
He was he was. Yeah, I remember that.
He walked out of a
like,
car, and we were just walking right next to him, and it was just like, oh, that's Gaben.
Like, oh, sweet.
Who's this Hagrid looking motherfucker? You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, that's Gaben. And
No,
he's just
he was
walking
still.
in.
That was like 10 years ago. He was still like the light brown hair or short hair, no beard.
Yeah, but when I looked at his shoes, dude, did you see his shoes? They're gigantic.
You know what that means.
It's about to give you that Steam Deck. Ooh, watch out now.
Gaben doesn't need more RAMs. You know?
Oh my god. But yeah, it was he was like freakishly tall, and it was quite a sight to see.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, I would, because I'm pretty big as it is anyway. And for him to like be like towering like that, I was like, oh, okay. He was just big. But yeah, I think that was the year that they were like promoting like the Steam OS.
Mm-hmm.
And a whole bunch of different makers, like from MSI and everything. They had like
when we were at
boxes.
CES, that's when it was SteamOS, and they were just about to come out with the Steam box and the Steam controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was about like 2 years before Ouya.
Oh yeah.
Ouya.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hello, Dark.
Oh man.
Hello, Dark.
I wonder how many
Ouya.
people. I wonder how many people still like use their Ouyas. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't know of anybody.
Hello.
Yeah, they shut that down now, right? Like, there's no services.
I'm looking it up just to see. Lifespan 2013 to 2015.
Oh, 2 years.
I wonder if if I even turn mine on, if it'll even like update or anything, you know?
Yeah, it'll update to like turn it off or turn off all the services.
Its software assets were sold to Razer, who announced the discontinuation in 2015. Razer continues continued to provide software support until 2019, when it shut down the Ouya storefront services and accounts, rendering it unusable as every app requiring the device to report to the store website before launching.
You guys better not be trolling me.
So if I turn it, even if I turn on my Ouya, it's probably just a brick at this point.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, but I would think like you can just, because it's just an Android system, you could just like slipstream
I'm sure you could hack
something.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's probably super easy to hack.
You just got to get like root.
It's very underpowered though, so like whatever I put on there, it's not going to run.
Well, yeah, most of the technology for the Ouya was to run mobile games and then some streaming services, right? Like their proprietary streaming service.
I don't even remember the streaming service. I thought it was just they had an Android storefront.
Yeah, because it doesn't take a lot of power to run a streaming service.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
literally like a
BK
web
saying
GUI.
that your audio's all left up.
That's why I said you better not be trolling me, because it sounds fine over here.
Actually, I don't hear any problems.
All right, let me
I could
check.
go on my phone. Yeah.
It comes and
comes and
goes.
goes. Do you know why, Dark Zero? Because some people just have that little going on in their life, and they feel the need to endlessly troll them.
I would never do such a thing. All right, we're down to 10 seconds. So
Okay, both of you are trolling.
Yeah. Okay. Figured as much. You know, I bet you anything, BK. You just had a second browser open of us. That's all it was.
Could be.
And on that note,
It's that time for the most interactive podcast on Twitch with your host, LA Donnie, our OG mod, and yours truly on the switchboard. Coming to you from our live studio in Las Vegas, Nevada.
We're, like, when you go to nerdjokes.com, it's just through whatever the browser is that we have to. Yes. We've hacked every web browser there is to mine.
Thank you for
coins.
your donations in the form of your CPU cycles.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we are that good at technology.
I wonder why I got virus saying nerd junkies. Dang.
Nerdjunkies lol.exe. There you go.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
All
Dang
it
it,
does
Joel.
is just go to our website. That's just a link, Joel.
Be like, infected.
Oh, get wrecked.
Ooh, pwned. Lol.
Oh my god. Welcome everybody to
planet.
Game News Live this week. We got some game news, we actually got some rumor control for the first time in about a week.
We have one.
Two weeks now? Yeah. It's a doozy of one because I would love to see it, but
Yeah.
let's go on to what have we been playing lately. Clay, I think you've been working on some Cyberpunk now that it's been fixed.
I'm still in Cyberpunk
aside.
because it is. If you guys want to see some super important Cyberpunk footage, just pull up last week's episode. We had tons of it on Cyberpunk. But it's Cyberpunk is still going. It's a long game. I mean, I'm probably 30 something hours into it right now, so I'm saying that's long. I've put hundreds of hours into other games, but you know, whatever.
How much do you think you got left then? If it's 30 hours so far.
I'm not looking at like any guides or anything, so I don't know how far I am into. Normally I would like kind of track progress like that, but I'm just like, we talked about this last week. I know, Mel, you weren't here. They fixed the game. It's playable. It's pretty, all that. It's just not that exciting of a game. So I'm really not that invested into it to be like tracking things or trying to even research how to do stuff better. I'm just kind of I'm just going through the motions, man.
For what they sold it
like-
for, it definitely feels like more of a ant farm kind of open world thing, because there's literally like very little depth to the buildings, and that's 60% of the entire world. You know what I mean?
It does things very well, I'll say that. But for the most part, it's just like, like, all right, I gotta go pick up this side quest. Why? Because the person called me. All right, now I'm gonna go here and steal something. Why? Because. All right. You know?
Because I don't like him.
It's like, sure, you know? So I'm just like, all right, like I'm not gonna go and say it's a bad game. I just wish there was more excitement, not just, all right, I'm gonna go over there and kill that guy.
I mean, most games are starting to turn into that anyways. There's not really like a lot of depth. Mel, what are you playing now?
Yeah. No, you're fine. Go.
I'm trying to actually finish up Final Fantasy 14, but now that I actually have a capture card, I can actually play some actual console games now. So I can
What
play
kind
some
of capture
older
card?
360 games. It is the EVGA XR1 Lite.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
What are you playing on your 360?
I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I just got this thing not even yesterday, so I need to go through my old 360 games and find out whatever I want to play. So, because I might play some Fable 2, maybe.
I don't know if we spoke about this. I finally finished Fable 3. So I have done all 3 now.
Okay.
3 is easily the best of all 3. 3 was fantastic. Nope, I'm right. You're wrong.
I didn't like it.
3 was awesome. 3 was great. You're stupid. No, 2 I would say is the worst of the 3 actually. I thought, yeah. I went there. I said it. 2
Always tries to push my buttons.
2 focused its attention in the wrong places, and you could blame Peter Molyneux for this, but it's like, why do I have to pay attention to the health of a dog who does nothing?
Yeah. By the way, the chat is saying there's still an echo.
Like a big battle comes out, and the dog jumps in, doesn't really affect anything at all, and then the dog gets injured, and then you have to heal the dog. In 3, the dog's there, the dog helps in battle, but the dog doesn't even have to be there. It's like, oh, hey, look, there's a dog. I can pet the dog, whatever. But for the most part, why do I have to bother with the dog?
Yeah.
That's the problem with 2.
Well, the chat. I don't know
And
if
yet
the
you
chat
still have
can
a
hear
dog
me.
in 3.
Yes, but the dog, I don't have to tend to the dog at all. It's just there.
Can you guys hear me now? The chat is saying that there's an echo.
You're an echo.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, Cranky is questioning it.
Yeah, there's an echo? Question mark. There is an echoey.
All right.
Echo. I don't know. I don't know if they're saying. I don't know if Clay's saying yes. There's an echo.
Oh, there's a big one. It's like,
What the hell? How about now? Can you still hear me? That's weird. Testing. Why is there an echo? I didn't change anything.
okay, Dark, we don't trust you because you always
Yes.
blast us.
If Dark wasn't the one bringing this up,
Yes.
we would have fixed it 5 minutes ago. BK, we actually believe you when you
Yeah.
when you type. So this helped. Thank you. Dark's comments actually don't even show in our chat. They just go straight to trash. So it's like whatever.
Spam.
Yeah.
Yeah, there shouldn't be an echo anymore.
Joe
Or at
Dubs,
all. I don't
deep
know.
cut.
Zone episode where the little girl gets lost in the fourth dimension wall.
I don't remember that one, but I do like the cut.
I only saw a few episodes.
Yeah.
My mom loves that series.
All glitchy.
And you're talking about the newer one, right?
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's real bad.
I hate this. Whenever they change anything on this damn software, it's like always messed up. Advanced audio properties. Okay.
It sounds like it's just you, dude.
Yeah.
Just me?
No,
Yeah,
I can hear it
or-
like on me too. Like you have to actually like listen properly. I don't know.
Yeah, testing. I can't tell. Like I
Yeah.
can't tell because I don't hear it on myself. Here, I'm gonna open up a Twitch stream real quick.
I was gonna say that's why I had my phone pulled.
Yeah.
Just to be like, so I get like a second audio come in.
All
It's
right.
on all
Thankfully.
of this. All right.
Why is this always a fucking problem? I hate this shit.
Master race.
Shut up, Clay.
I'd like to see you host this show on a fucking console.
Man, my Switch will run circles around this hoe. Come on.
Oh god, I'm just remembering like the Connect days where they had the Connect Lab stuff. They had the like
See, I don't hear it
high
now.
patch room.
Xbox on.
I don't hear it now though.
Xbox on.
Is it only when I talk?
No, because like I heard it on
Hello.
Noel, so it's like, yeah. Right.
No, it's fine now.
Yeah, that's weird. I didn't change a freaking thing. I didn't change anything at all. What the
Wait.
hell, dude?
When you say you didn't change anything, I'm like wondering like did you have the
Now,
Audio
I
on
moved my
OBS?
cursor from left to right.
Kill the
was
music in
it?
the background and Yeah.
Music is dead in the background. Testing. What?
Test.
So when you kill the music in the background, it comes back.
Oh.
So like
What?
it was playing the music in the background and we were fine, and then you turn the music off, and the echo instantly came back.
So the
That
music.
has nothing to do with anything, though. Okay. All right. Hold on, Jinx. Ladies.
Thanks a lot, Joe Dubs.
Jeez. Mic filters.
No, this is all Dark's fault. He's the one who always trolls us.
Dark's
And when
not
it
that
happens-
important. This can't be his fault. He's not that important to us. Joe Dubs is far more important.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm taking a look
We
at the
love all our
settings.
viewers, by the way.
What was that, Mel?
Yeah,
I
everything's
said we love all our
disabled.
viewers. We just give them some flack.
There was an update. Now it's fine again with the music. See, there was an update to OBS, but it was just like a minor update, and it has the output on the correct thing. But I don't know how VLC has anything to contribute to that. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm just like, okay, well, then should the music be running 24/7? Because that's all I can do right now.
Can you turn the music down so it's like very low but enough to eliminate the echo?
I can do this and see if that helps. Testing.
Bop, 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 bop.
No echo?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, like with the music playing, it's back to normal.
Yeah, that makes
Does
sense.
that make sense to anyone?
Think of it acoustically, Joe. If you're playing music in a giant open hall and then somebody speaks, there's no echo. But if you stop playing live music and you echo, you see?
Like this? Like that?
Yes.
God, is that you?
Yeah, that was literally my soundboard. Like I am echoing like that, but that's manual.
I mean, hey, is this DRM free music?
I mean, it is.
Like,
I hope.
there's no copyright on this background music.
No. But we should get on going though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait a second. So
Before we continue, everyone in the chat, aside from Dark,
yeah.
is
Dark, please.
the audio good?
Dark.
Is audio acceptable right now with music playing?
Yeah.
Levels are good.
That's so weird, dude.
'Cause
I
I
don't
have
know.
to make sure myself whenever I stream, because no one fucking tells me.
BK says it's acceptable. What the hell? All right, whatever, man. Well, you know what? We're gonna go on to
Fuck
game
it.
releases. Screw it. We're doing it
We're doing
live.
it live.
Game release. All right. This week, Dawn of Monsters. Looks like a lot of Godzilla monster stuff going on here.
So, Dawn of the Monsters. Actually, I saw a trailer for this. This is like a few months ago, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Think of like a beat 'em up brawler type game, like a Streets of Rage, have you? But no depth planes or anything. It's purely a side scroller brawler beat 'em up game.
Mm-hmm.
But it has like a more complex, not just punch combat system. It has like it has different, like varying different attacks. It has juggles. You can like hurt people with other people. It's it's kind of like a complex fighting system into a purely 2D side scroller game. And because of that, I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. Plus, it's way forward.
A 2D side scroller?
2D side scroll.
Huh.
Confirmed Clay's a Juggalo. I actually, a long time ago, I was really into ICP and Twisted and all that stuff. So you could say that.
Wait, you were?
I was.
Oh, wow. Magnet.
Well, I mean, this is like in the mid '90s.
Gotcha.
Like,
So it wasn't
Yeah,
around the
I think
time
a
of
lot of people
magnets. How does that work? No, you don't get that
Magnets?
reference?
what is it?
Magnets, how do they work? That's literally a lyric from one of their latest songs. Or it wasn't
Oh,
latest.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were still doing stuff.
They did the song Miracles. I don't know if you
Uh-huh.
ever remember hearing that one. Oh, it's hilarious. You got to listen to it. Sometimes you don't even know if it's like they're trying to be funny or if they're being serious. But the entire thing is about miracles. Completely outside of their regular like bashing or whatnot.
This was in 2010, so yeah, I had long since stopped listening to them.
Okay. I was about to say, if anybody ever heard like ICP's Miracles, yeah. That shit's hilarious. But
I didn't know they were still doing stuff.
yeah, well, that was 2010. I don't think they're doing anything now. I think now they're just trying to like do the whole like, hey, we're older, we're kind of like simmered down now, so we're not gonna talk about all that bashing stuff. It's kind of like the same thing that's happening with Snoop Dogg right now.
So the last album of theirs I listened to was called The Wraith Shangri-La. That was in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last one of theirs I ever listened to.
Hmm.
But apparently they had an album last year called
I've
Yum
never
Yum
heard any of
Bedlam.
their stuff.
Yeah, me neither. Only thing I ever heard about ICP is just their like their clown face mask and their bashing with Eminem.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I only know about their fan base and stuff like that, like how crazy but also very protective they are of themselves.
Yeah.
The Juggalos are a very interesting crowd. I know some of them from those older days, but you know, they're odd, but they're good people.
Good
Whatever.
peeps. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So Dawn of the Monsters looks cool. Way Forward usually makes solid stuff. I was gonna check this one out.
I like
A
the
little
art
down.
style, how they went with cell shaded here.
Mhm.
It really gives it a nice cartoony style without having to
Yeah.
be too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
It's
All
cool.
right. Well, what was it? 13 a.m. Games? Is that what they're calling themselves?
13 a.m. Games is the developer on this. Way
Dawn
Forward
of
is
the
helping with
Monsters.
publishing.
Gotcha. All right. So this will be released on digital release. It was released on Stadia, believe it or not, on March 1st. Just to see how it would go, I guess.
They're
I
gonna
don't
test the waters.
I don't know if they got enough testing.
I think all three people on Stadia played it, and they were like, "Nice."
That's messed up. But then it's released on March 15th in 3 days on all other platforms. Nintendo, PC, PS4, everything. It's released on everything. So yeah, check it out. Next up, we got finally the long-awaited. I cannot believe it's finally out here. GTA 5 and online coming for the current generation Series X and PlayStation 5. So if you really needed to get that 4K 60,
This is like in my head, and I don't know the last time any of you all ever watched the movie Groundhog Day. And it's like which is a fantastic movie if you all haven't seen that. But in Groundhog Day, there's a point where Bill Murray's trying to get into this like the pattern repeating and all that stuff, and he plays this like newscaster guy, and he's reporting, and he's like, well, it's Grand Theft Auto 5 again. It's like, that's all I want to do. It's just like, what is this? It's Grand Theft Auto 5.
So is
and
this
GTA
not,
Online?
is this not even getting like an HD free upgrade if you already own it?
No, you have to pay for the. Let me tell you. Okay, we're gonna visit this for a second here. Okay, like now, keep in mind this is Take-Two Interactive.
Okay.
They like them some money, you know, which is that's you know why they keep suckering me into buying 800 copies of Vice City, you know. But it's like this is not new. Like, this is not a new game. This is a game from like 2013, right? So it's like, so this is the latest re-release of GTA 5 for the consoles.
Mhm.
Like, you fancy schmancy PC people already have all these upgrades.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
you can run this game in 8K, billion frames, all that stuff. This is just for us, console guys. So this is currently there are two different pricing models on this one, and here's where it kind of gets confusing. So they have decided to split both games, GTA 5 and online.
Okay.
So it's
So
not
doing
just
a Warzone kind of thing.
they're doing a Warzone kind of thing, where it's like 5 is now treated as its own game.
Okay.
If you are on PlayStation platforms, online is going to be free for like 3 months. It's just part of your like PlayStation Plus subscription. It's just like, hey, otherwise, online is going to have its own fee, like its own charge just to buy the game. Now, keep in mind, once you're in the game, you're spending a fortune on microtransactions.
Hold up. You have to pay to get it. You have to pay once, or is it a subscription fee?
Once for the client, like just to buy the game, to add it to your PlayStation account or your Xbox account, online is going to have a fee. So, but like I said, it's free on PlayStation. So it's part of some deal.
I have to stop you there, Clay. Like,
yeah,
I'm out. I'm
this,
gone.
yeah, this. You said it. I feel bad for you guys because you guys are getting like screwed.
We're not
royally.
even at the fun stuff yet.
No.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Let's take a time.
GTA 5, the story, its own game. You're like, not online. Online's gone now. Now we're just talking about Michael, Franklin, and Trevor and their shenanigans.
Yes.
That is now called GTA 5, the story. It is for the first until June 14th or something like that. It is going to be, because of PlayStation and their deal with Rockstar, it's going to be $10 for the PlayStation version, $20 for the Xbox version, because Microsoft doesn't have that deal with Rockstar. So if I were to buy the Xbox Series X version of GTA 5, the story, it would cost me $20 until June. Then both consoles go to $40.
What?
So they're doing like an early buy cheaper promotion right now. So in June, if I miss the boat on this one, if I want to buy GTA 5 the story for these newer consoles, it's going to cost $40 on either console. Keep in mind, this game is a game I already own multiple times over on other consoles.
What happened?
Rockstar understands that people are going to just pay for it anyway.
They know their fan base.
But this is
I've already beat GTA 5 twice. I am not buying this.
This is literally the same assets as the PC. They are not doing anything extra, from what I can tell.
This $10 deal on PlayStation up until June is a great deal if you've never played GTA 5.
So
it is a good game.
So
I'm
is
not
that
saying
who
it's a
they're
bad
trying
game.
to capture here,
or they're just trying to. But see, that's the thing. It's like,
does this seem fair to anyone on the chats? I mean, if you already
I went through this
own...
game, like I went through this on the 360, beat the game, and then I went through it again on the PS4 when it came out. And then it's like, do I want to pay $10 or $20 for now and then up to $40 to play this game again? No, sorry. GTA 5 is a good game. It is not that good.
It's
Or
not Vice City.
I'll just wait for a sale to come out and buy it for $5 in a few years or something like that. And no, it is not as good as Vice City. I will keep buying Vice City until the end of time because it's one of the greatest games ever made. Vice City, far superior to GTA 5.
I don't know. I just don't think I'd have the heart to. I mean, me coming from PC land where demos were free once long ago.
Yeah.
Now they're called betas and alphas.
Yes.
It's crazy, dude, because they're literally taking the same assets on PC and just tweaking the settings.
They're okay. These are going to be improved. I'm not arguing that. So this is like playing it on the 360 to the PS4 was a big improvement, and now the PS4 to the PS5 or the Xbone to the Series X is. I can see it. It's it'll be up to 60 frames with 4K and some ray tracing features, whatever. It's like that's fine. I'm not saying it's not going to be worth it. If you've never played GTA 5, I would highly recommend it.
I can kind of see that for
If you've
like
never
the new
played it, buy
generation
it.
of kids who were like way too young at the time of its first release to
Which is
now,
a great-
they could be.
That is a great call out right there, because this game is old. It is not a new game by any means. Let's say when GTA 5 first came out, you were 5 years old.
Mhm.
That was in 2013. That was 9 years ago.
Yeah,
So
dude.
now you're 14 and you're like, I want to get my hands on GTA 5 for the first time ever.
Yeah,
This is a good deal for that person.
that's crazy.
But yeah,
All right,
it's
but
just
there's
like
also
a
that
$40 game. $40? Are you kidding me with that? Like in
Yeah.
June when this goes up to 40, get the hell out of here. It's
There's
a
also-
9-year-old game.
There's also that huge RP group that's doing like role playing of all the GTA 5 things, and they're gonna want the highest quality for their streams and whatnot, so they're gonna get the Series X version or the PlayStation 5 version. It makes sense for them because they'll shell out the money just because they're
Yeah.
making more
Well,
money
the
than they're
thing
spending.
about that though is an actual mod,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
and it's only on PC.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
don't know. But yeah, this $10 is not bad. Okay. Like $10 for me to upgrade, even though it's not an upgrade, they're treating it like a brand new game. So it's like $10 for me to get the PS5 version isn't bad. I would prefer a free upgrade because I already own the game multiple times. But if they're going to charge me $10, that's fine. Xbox version, I love the Xbox. I'm not paying $20 for this game.
Yeah.
$10 is probably the absolute max I would pay for this game
Wow.
because I already own it.
For the
myself.
upgrade though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which there are games I've fully said I will pay for an upgrade if they can just make it happen.
Well, be glad they're
You
not charging $60 for like a brand new game like they usually do, or 70.
That's what I'm
excuse
saying.
me.
Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Well, up next we got this. Wow, this is like a stylish game here. Tunic.
Tunic. I have been waiting for this game to release for like 4 years now.
Keep
This looks
busy.
pretty.
This game was originally shown off at like an E3 like 4 years ago or something like that. And it was like, oh, here's this little indie thingy that's being worked on. And I was like, that looks awesome. I want to play this. And
Ooh.
actually, there was a demo that was released for it on the Xbox last year. It was one of their little like indie celebration kind of things. And they were like, it was like a limited demo.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I put about 20 minutes into it just to check it out. I was like, cool. It's like a little isometric Zelda game.
Yeah,
It's like
and it's
Puzzles and you run around and dungeon explore and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I am excited for this game.
yeah, it's super colorful too. So it's
Mhm.
like, the kids are gonna get a jump on it, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This looks great.
Yeah, no. I wanted to make sure we called this one out because this game looks awesome.
All right, where are we gonna see this on? It looks like Xbox and Steam. So far, I don't see any PlayStation, but you do see it on Epic Games as well, and Humble Bundle. I guess it's gonna be on there.
Yeah.
It's also on the Xbox One, so that's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're still making games for Xbox One. They haven't dead cut off of the old
There are-
console
No,
yet.
that was the 360.
Oh yeah.
The 360 is dead in the water. The Xbone is still having games released for it, and there was a lot of talk a few days ago. Sony did another one of their state of plays, which is kind of like a Nintendo Direct. It's like every few months they pull out like a little game expo kind of thing,
Mhm.
and the majority of the games on it were PS4 games, and people were like, "Wow, the PS4 is having a good day," and it's like, yeah, like I mean, granted, games take years to make, so all these games.
Yeah,
were
they're
already
probably
in the works
development a
before
lot.
the PS5 was
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
The state of play for the most part was a giant waste of time, but there was one game, and I didn't put it in the news notes or anything like that, but there was a Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection, which is like 14 retro Ninja Turtles games,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, go on. It's like-
Yeah.
I was
I'll
like,
never
"Ooh."
forgive the NES version. That thing was a train wreck for me.
You know what?
So
It
stressful.
is a train wreck. It's really hard. But I will say it had some awesome music.
Dude, the worst level that I ever encountered. Yes, it has a lot of awesome music, but when you're constantly dying and hearing the same exact music every time, you start to hate it, because you associate it with dying.
With pain.
Yeah. The one level that I hated, and I think I got past it a couple of times, was the underwater scene where all the things just electrify you and everything.
There's and you're like defusing underwater or bombs that are on the dam.
Yeah.
And it was like,
just imagine a 10-year-old kid like, okay, there's a timer. All right, there's some sparkly seaweed.
When I was a kid, beating that level is the next level after that is the farthest I ever got that game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel so bad.
Yeah. So because that's like level 3 or something like that, like the underwater one, and then you get to you get out of that, then you're in the turtle van, and it's
but then you're down to 0 lives left after that level, and it's just like
everybody's dead at that point, and you're like,
I hate
it. It's hard.
Yeah. All right. So let's go on to the next one. This is actually the first snowboarding game I've seen in quite a while. Shredders.
Was
the last one? Wasn't
that Ubisoft game? I think.
That's and I was thinking, what was that called?
There was SSX Tricky. There was
which those games are awesome, but it was
there was another one
called
bundled with a bunch of
something.
Other
Steep.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Steep was that Ubisoft one. This one, this was showing off last year during one of the the indie showcases. It looked cool. I was like, this game looks actually kind of fun. If you watch the trailer for it, it's more just SSX kind of stuff. And I was like, this looks really cool. It's this is another PC Xbox game. This is not going to be on PlayStation platforms. But if you watch the trailer for it, it looks really cool. And I was like, since this is going to be on Game Pass, it's like, yes.
I get to try.
Automatically on Game Pass. Yes, that's a win for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I always thought that these kind of games were prime for arcadey style gameplay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just some mindless fun. Because it's not like you're trying to be all technical with it, right? I really need to hit that one thing. It's like, nah, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
But then these games started to come around the time of Tony Hawk. That's when I first started noticing them more. But yeah, that's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
looks fun. Game Pass.
Yep.
Go for it.
Game Pass, enjoy. And we're gonna go on to the next one. This is our first rumor control in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone loves God of War, right? Everyone's in love with God of War. You get
game.
You get rock hard with God of War. Yeah.
Strong like bull.
Yeah. So
have you by the way, Joe, have you played it?
No.
Because it's
I'm
on
holding
PC
off.
or Mel?
I sadly not.
Okay.
No, but I know damn well when I'm gonna play it, it's gonna be a masterpiece, and I'm gonna cast it on my PC. So,
what are you holding out for? Like a sale?
No, for the kids to get out of the house so I can actually enjoy it. All right.
You're not wrong.
Yes, God of War TV series. What now? So it looks like Amazon themselves are going to be looking for a license to do a God of War TV series adaptation, which at this point, you know where we're going to go. Who's going to play who? Is this going to be an animated movie? Is this going to be live action? What do we know so far, Clay?
Nothing. Only that Amazon is looking to make a show out of God of War.
Damn it!
Personal opinion, I'm sure I'm the minority here. I wouldn't mind CGI.
Really?
Not a real actor show.
But in their exact style, because it is pretty cinematic.
They can use the actual actors that were in the game, so
so Chris Judge, the guy who plays Kratos in the new game, not the old ones, like on the PS2 and 3 and stuff. Just use him as the voice, as you did, and he can say boy 1,000 times, and
boy,
boy later.
Yeah, and then just do that. Or if they're gonna make it real life, I don't even know who you get to pick Kratos. In the past, like going back years and years and years, so there was rumors ages ago. Like God of War has been out since the late 2000s, I want to say, like 2000, not even the late, maybe like 2006.
Time to check.
That's when God of War first came out on the PlayStation 2, and it's an amazing game. But it was T.C. Carson, I believe, is the voice actor.
2005.
2005.
The original.
Yeah. T.C. Carson, I believe, is the voice actor for the original Kratos, and he did a magnificent job. But it's like there was rumors way back then about making a God of War movie, kind of like there was an Uncharted movie in the works 20 years ago. You know, it's like whatever. It's but the David Jaffe, the guy who directed the first God of War game, he was asked once on who he would pick as his Kratos in the movie, and he actually picked Jimon Hansu, who's if you remember, I'm trying to find like a recent movie that you would know him from, and Guardians of the Galaxy 1. He's the tall black dude who he was like Star-Lord, and he was like, who? Like, you remember that guy?
Oh, wait.
Oh, he's the
Yeah,
guy
him.
who, yeah. He was in Blood Diamonds.
Yes.
With,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like big, tall, cut dude. And it was like, and he was like, I think that guy would kill it as Kratos. And I was like, yeah, that would be awesome. You know? Now that was 15 years ago, but it's like, and I mean, the guy obviously still can act, but it's, you know, like, I would have to think about who I would want as a Kratos outside of just saying like Triple H.
Just because of his size and stature.
Because he looks just like him. Anyway.
Oh,
you might as well.
Now Triple H, like today Triple H with the bald head. Yeah, that makes
the bald
sense.
head and the beard. It's like the dude could pull that off in a second, and there would be no problem.
Here, let's take a look here.
Yeah, if you see Triple H nowadays, it's like, yep, that works. Kratos is a little bit older now. You know, it's like
Just like that.
Look at that.
There you go.
And the guy's jacked, and Kratos, and you know, and because he's Triple H, he is jacked as hell anyway. So it's like, there you go. Why not?
I mean, that does make sense. That work out. I don't know about the voice. Like he'd have to try it out and see what it.
because Triple H is like a French Canadian guy, and you'd be like,
yeah, it might not work out for us. But anyways, yes, God of War. TV series probably in the works. We might see it come to life. We might not, but definitely looking forward to see it.
Because this is still in the rumor control stage. Even if this is true, you're looking at least a year on this. You know, like don't anybody get your hopes up and be like, "Whoa, it's happening!" It's like, yeah, this is at least a year away. They have to cast, they have to write, they have all the post-production, they have to CGI and gallons of blood.
It's also not necessarily impossible out of the realm of video game to TV and movie adaptation, since that's what's actually boiling up right now.
Kratos fights a lot of mythical beasts and beings and stuff, so that show would literally, like, this kind of goes into why I said I wouldn't mind CGI. That show, it would be like watching like the prequel Star Wars movies at this point. It would just be like, here's Kratos up against a green screen, and literally everything else is CGI.
I gotcha. All right, well, that's cool. I hope it does make
Speaking
it to
of,
production, though.
real quick, did you guys watch the trailer for Obi-Wan?
I did.
No, I need to.
I did, and I
so
was just
excited.
like, WTF? What the hell's going on now? Like, we're gonna get into some serious story now, finally, instead of just Boba Fett just running around just shooting people.
I did see finally Book of Boba.
Yeah.
The book of the Mandalorian, that show?
Yeah.
I call it Mandalorian 2.5.
Mandalorian sidekick.
Yes.
All right, let's get on to
Yeah, sorry for the early
yeah. All right.
link. Sorry.
So I guess Nintendo is doing some sales for the first time in their lives, I guess.
No. So Nintendo does sales a lot. Not yesterday, 2 days ago, Thursday was March 10th, which is it is what is just known as Mario Day. The Mar 10th.
I got it.
Mar 10,
Yep.
you know. And Nintendo does sales. Nintendo does sales all the time. If you have a Switch and you go to the eShop, there's sales every day.
Mhm.
It's just when I put this on the show script here, I was just like, so Nintendo still sucks at sales. And it's like, because they still value their games at being like, hey, that game's been out for 27 years, $60. And then it's like, that's a 27-year-old game, man. Can we get it like a discount? $55. You know, it's like people are more apt to buy PlayStation games and Steam games and Xbox games because when they go on sale, it's like, yeah, half off, whatever. Like, here's a $40 game that's now 10 for the next 2 days. Nintendo, these games are not new games, and they're still $60. And when they go on sale, Nintendo will be like, all right, 50. And it's like, come on, man.
I think Nintendo just still doesn't get it, how Steam got to where it's at. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Steam is obviously like putting stuff on their marketplace that isn't even theirs, but they have that relationship with the developers and the publishers and all that stuff. But still, at this point, and it's like, you would think that if you want to regain your throne, you'd want to have as many games out there for your systems that prompt a lot of people to be like, hey, how much is that? Oh, that's cheap. I'll go buy a console right now and a whole bunch of games because they're cheaper on Nintendo or something like that. But it doesn't seem to work out like that for them. You guys, did I lose you guys? Guys?